Hello and welcome to the pedal workshop again. Today having a quick look at some Wahoo pedals. I know these have been out now for a while. I've been a big fan of the Speedplay pedals for years. Finally got me some Wahoo ones. I figured the price of new replacement cleats from the Speedplays and a bearing kit, might as well chuck that into just a new set and get onto this new format. So let's have a look what they look like. So these are the Nanos, which have the titanium axle. So these come in at £380. Your Zeros sit below these with a stainless steel axle at 200, and then your comps are your chromoly axle at 135. So these are the top end, 380. The reason for that is that titanium axle. You can see that darker grey there. That's your good old Ti. Just check that with a magnet. Yeah, not sticking at all. Nice. We've got a redesigned what was called a bow tie. Now is kind of opposite now. So we've got metal all the way around, which is going to definitely help, I think, with clipping in at an angle, and then a plastic section in the middle. In terms of thickness, these are looking pretty much identical. The Wahoo's maybe a tiny bit chunkier there. Let's have a look at the all-important weight. So these are supposed to be 168. 173, so 5 grams over there. It's always to be expected a little bit. It's within a 5% tolerance. Hilarious. So the old ones actually are 168. So not much difference there. Considering we've got more hardware on these, the bearing is still a cartridge and needle bearing, same as the old ones, but there's a little bit more hardware in terms of the butterfly on the outside, the bow tie on the outside. So the fact they're only 5 grams heavier is not too bad at all. These were actually bought, these are 10 years old now. So these were bought as the nanograms. So these are the titanium axle, and they were originally with the carbon infused resin body. I've replaced the body on these a couple of years ago, so these are just the standard body now. These are the Nanos, which do have a carbon infused body. When I bought these back in the day, the old Nanos, they were like £500 retail, I think, something ridiculous like that. They did come with a aluminium bolt set, and I believe now, yeah, these are steel. So you just get a steel bolt set. It's not a bad thing. The aluminium bolt set from the old Nanos was a one use. So when you wanted to change the cleats or take them off to service them, you couldn't reuse them again because they're aluminium, tiny little screws. So the fact that these are the standard steel ones, I think, is better. In the box here, what else have we got? We've got you've got your cleats with your cleat cover. Quite nice that these are included, the walkable cleat covers. These used to be an extra with the old Speedplays, but now they're included. You've got your shim pack for different curves on the bottom of the shoes. You've got your 3 different bolts, bolt types. Another cleat there. And then that's the adapter, cleat adapter, which you need for everything. Comes with the standard set of shims, but you might need a stronger curve depending on your shoe. And it's supplied with those. Nice that it comes with the aero surround, so you've got that just makes things nice and flush on the bottom of the cleat there. So that sits underneath and gets a nice stack. The old nanogram pedals, this wasn't plastic. This was the same carbon infused composite that was in the body. On these new nano pedals from Wahoo, I believe this is just plastic. It's a standard cleat. The cleat's no different from any of the other cleats. The carbon infusion is in the body instead. So a little bit of weight added with the extra hardware, tiny bit of weight off the standard titaniums that used to exist. Costs aren't too bad for these. Life on these things, I mean, the grease port is pretty good on the end, so you can purge the dirty grease out. These bodies are maybe 2-3 years old. These axles are a good 10 years old. I've been running Speedplay pedals for 13 years, something like I'd say, and I love them. I have gone back and tried other pedals, but they're the best for me. Super low profile, very lightweight, nice and neat looking. no spring tension on the float, so your knees can do what they like. If you've got any knee problems, they're definitely a good thing. Cleats last forever. They last years and years and years. They barely ever wear out. They're nice and easy just to lube up and clean and keep them going, as are the pedals. That's it. Thanks for tuning in.